Hi everybody, this is Congressman Tom McClintock. It's always an honor to join all of you who've sacrificed so much to restore the blessings of liberty to the long oppressed people of Iran. Well, you're not alone in your fight for freedom. So far, 110 members of the U.S. House of Representatives, Democrat and Republican, representing more than 83 million Americans, have co-sponsored House resolution which expresses support for the Iranian people's desire for a democratic, secular, and non-nuclear Republic of Iran, and condemning the violations of human rights and state-sponsored terrorism by the Iranian government. This is a strong statement that the people of the United States and their government want Iran's corrupt regime held accountable for its crimes against the people of Iran and their sponsorship of terrorism around the world. This resolution lays bare the Iranian regime's abuses of human rights and diplomatic norms, and it says with one voice, the world stands with the freedom fighters of Iran. For over 40 years, the United States had, in one way or another, attempted to encourage a change in behavior of the regime in Iran. Yet history affirms that the Ayatollahs' thirst for massacre and murder at home, as well as terrorism and weapons of mass destruction abroad, has only increased. During these 4 decades, the Iranian regime has built an elaborate network of terror, particularly in Europe, under the cover of diplomacy, while also arbitrarily and brutally suppressing ethnic minorities, including Iranian Kurds, Balochis and Arabs, as well as religious minorities, including Christians, Jews, Bhais, Zoroastrians and Suni Muslims, and deprived them of their basic human rights. In many cases, it has executed them. This includes the massacre of at least 1,500 people during the November 2019 nationwide uprising, and that of more than 30,000 political prisoners in the summer of 1988. House resolution demands of the international community what Amnesty International and many UN human rights officials agree on, that the United States should be involved in establishing an international investigation into the 1988 and 2019 killings of Iranian dissidents, holding the Iranian regime and its officials accountable for the abject disregard of human rights should be a key objective of the international community and also of the United States government. Of course, Iranian leaders have also been using terrorism to pursue their perverted foreign policy agenda. Earlier this year, a court in Belgium sentenced Iran's diplomat terrorist Ayatollah Assadi to the maximum sentence of 20 years imprisonment for his role in planning to plant a bomb at the Free Iran gathering in 2018. Many of you were present in that gathering to support this movement and to show support for Mrs. Miriam Rajavi's 10-point plan for the future of Iran. The Belgian court found that these individuals were part of a larger terrorist group within a specific Iranian intelligence service. This assertion is supported by the sums of money paid to these terrorists, the way information was gathered, the meetings in Iran about the plot, the misuse of their diplomatic status, and the making and testing of the explosive device in Iran itself. I encourage our government to listen to your demand and constructively engage Madam Rajavi and her Jeffersonian platform for a free, secular, and democratic republic in Iran. I'm encouraged that the new administration has promised not to lift the sanctions in order to bring Tehran back to the negotiation table and has demanded that it stop all nuclear enrichment work. That said, our national security, peace, and stability in the region, and the desire of the basic God-given rights of the Iranian people for freedom, demand that the United States remain firm when it comes to the Iranian government, as firmness is the only language Ayatollahs in Iran are known to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, the world stands with you, and the moment for the freedom of Iran is fast approaching. Thank you, and good day.